The first light of dawn begins to paint the room. Soft, muted tones. It is a gentle awakening, a slow invitation to the day. A profound stillness blankets everything. A quiet that is more than just the absence of noise. It is a heavy, weighted silence, filled with unspoken thoughts and unspoken feelings that linger from the night before. Slowly, her eyelids begin to flutter, responding to the growing light that touches her face. She is not waking with a start, but rather drifting up from the depths of sleep, as if surfacing from a deep, calm ocean. She opens her eyes. Her movements are slow, deliberate, as she pushes herself into a sitting position. She does not look around the room immediately. Instead, her gaze falls to the space beside her on the bed. Her hand reaches out, almost on its own accord, and gently touches the pillow there. The fabric is cool and undisturbed. Her fingers trace the faint indentation left behind, a ghost of a presence that is no longer there. The emptiness of that space is a tangible thing, a void that seems to pull the light and warmth from the room, leaving only a quiet, melancholic ache. After a long, quiet moment, the woman reaches for her phone on the nightstand. This small, dark rectangle is a gateway, an archive of moments captured and stored. With a soft tap, the screen illuminates. Her thumb begins its slow, methodical journey, flicking upwards across the screen. A cascade of images flows past. The scrolling slows. Her movements become more deliberate, more careful. Her thumb stops. It hovers over a single thumbnail, a small square that holds an entire world. With a soft, decisive tap, she opens the photograph. It expands to fill the screen, bright and vivid. Two people, faces close together, smiling at the camera. Her finger traces the outline of his face on the screen. A touch that cannot be felt. The glass is cold and unresponsive beneath her fingertip. Frozen in that sunlit afternoon, forever happy, forever out of reach. Her thumb rests on the share icon. The thought is a fleeting impulse. To send it to him, to say, "Remember this?" The hesitation is a battle fought in silence, a war between the heart's desire to connect and the mind's understanding of the end. The pressure on the screen eases. Her thumb lifts, breaking the connection. It is a small movement, but it carries the finality of a closing door. With a final, lingering look, she presses the side button on the phone. The screen goes dark. Her own face stares back at her, pale and shadowed in the dim room. And the room feels colder, emptier than before. She places the phone face down on the bed. As she does this, she notices how the light in the room has shifted. The woman sits motionless. The past has been visited and put away. Now, the present waits. The cafe is warm in contrast to the rain outside. Drops run slow down the window like small, patient rivers. She watches strangers blur and reform. The street is a watercolor of umbrellas. For a second she is both inside and outside, memory and present pressed together. A cup is set down across from her. It makes a soft, polite clink against the wooden table. She reaches for the cup with slow fingers. The ceramic is warm and reassuring. It brings a small, private comfort. Her fingers trace a small knot in the grain without looking. It feels like reading Braille for time. She opens the notebook. She does not write in full sentences. She writes fragments. She gives the passing life small, honest names. She lifts her head and watches a car slow at the corner. Nothing dramatic happens. Still, something shifts. The space between them fills with the sound of rain and a soft, patient piano. She breathes out. The cafe door closes behind her with a soft click. Rain mists her face, cool and gentle. Her first step away from the cafe's warmth is deliberate. The walk is not about arriving anywhere. It is about the journey itself. She stops at its edge, looking down not at the water, but into the upside-down world it holds. A single raindrop falls into the center of the puddle. The perfect reflection shatters. She watches for a moment longer, then takes a step, walking around the puddle instead of through it. As the afternoon deepens, the light begins to fail. The headlights illuminate her briefly as they pass, revealed and then concealed, seen and then unseen. She turns a corner onto a quieter residential street. These lights tell different stories. A gentle wind begins to pick up. It feels cleansing, like it is sweeping away the last vestiges of the day's heaviness. Her hands in her pockets are a symbol of that self-reliance. Slowly, she pulls her hands from her pockets. She is ready to open the door. She is back in the house. The quiet is different now. It is not an emptiness waiting to be filled with sorrow, but a clean, open space waiting for what comes next. She walks to the large window. With a gentle push, it swings open. Night air pours into the room. The thin curtain next to the open window begins to move. The air fills her lungs, a deep, slow breath, a quiet revelation. She leaves it open, an invitation for the night to enter. She sits facing an empty armchair across from her. It is his chair. In the morning, looking at this chair would have brought a fresh wave of pain. A faint, almost imperceptible smile touches her lips. A smile that acknowledges the pain but is not defined by it.
I'm okay now.
To the empty chair, to the room, to herself. As her whisper fades, a new sound begins to rise. The sound of the sea. It washes over everything, dissolving the shapes of the room, until there is only the sound of the sea and a quiet, peaceful warmth.